All right, chosen ones, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another regularly scheduled episode on Antonicus Motivates. Today, it's Wednesday, May 20th, 2026. And y'all already know about how we do about this time. About to go ahead and get into another video, as usual. So, go ahead and crank up, warm up, get ready, man. Because I got a lot to talk to you about again today. And about your enemies and your haters, because we have to still continue to have these discussions every day, on a daily basis. Because we know they're delusional, and we know that we don't think like them. And we know that they could never stand 5 minutes in our shoes and survive what we survived. And what many of us are still surviving right now to this very day. So, it really is just unbelievable. It really is unbelievable that we're still here. After all that they did to try to destroy us. But you know what, though? We know the reasons why they did this. And they were very dumb when they came up against us, because they don't know nothing about us. They never knew nothing about us. The only thing they ever knew about us was our mistakes. That's all they're looking for all the time anyway. That's all they've ever been looking for. They haven't never been looking for, the things that really make us who we are inside of us. They haven't been looking for none of those qualities or anything like that. They've been picking out our flaws the whole time, and we know the reason why. And so anyway, that's where I'm going with this video today, because I'm going to talk to you and tell you more about why they do all this, and just more about the reasons why this happens. All right, chosen ones, so sorry about that. There was a potential spam call or something coming through on my phone. So sorry about the hold up on that. But back to what I was telling you about, and everything with them, and the whole thing about picking out your flaws and all of that, and the reason behind all of that. We're going to go ahead and talk about that right now. Okay, so they was obsessed with the reason for all this, picking out your flaws and everything like that. The way they was doing all of that, and the way they've been doing all of that, is because they was obsessed with destroying you and destroying your image. Because if they could do that, then that would help them to continue to stay in the delusion that they've been programmed to believe. You see, they're all part of the program. They were all part of the program. So you are different, though. You know you're different. And you're just fine being different. But plus you saw, the problem with the program. you knew what the solution to the program was, because you had already been able to break the cycles, and you had found, something that you were able to do that was unique, and you liked it, and you wanted to share that with them. You also wanted to share, the truth that you had learned by going through the experiences you went through with them. That's really what it really was that you wanted to share with them. And the things that you had learned when your eye was open, when your eyes was finally open and the scales was removed from your eyes, when your spiritual eyes was open, or your third eye was open, whatever you want to call it. This is when you wanted to share with them those things, but they were not able to see it because they were blinded by the program. And they believe so strongly into the program and into the deities who operate the program, or the superficial fakes who operate in the program, that they wanted more to follow them and believe in what they teach them to believe than what you was trying to bring and deliver. So you tried to tell them about everything that was happening, because that's part of your assignment why you came here in the first place, to warn them, to let them know things, to try to give them the hidden knowledge that you had. That's been hidden from the masses of people that they can't see. Because like I said, you became aware to the illusion. You became awakened, and you knew that they was all still asleep. So you was trying to wake them up like you. But they wanted to stay asleep, and many of them still want to stay asleep. But that's not, your problem no more now. You did what you came to do, And you stayed true to yourself, and you stayed true to the Most High. Even though with all the different things they did to you, even though you had to go through all the different things that they did to you to try to pretty much derail you or stop you or destroy you, you withstood all of that, and you handled it. You stood your ground. You know what I mean? And you still standing now after all of that. Because you a Diamond Royal, and because you have a strength like none other, and you have a resilience like no one else that the Most High placed within inside of you. So the reason why they had to destroy you and your image now, or why they wanted to see you give up and possibly unalive yourself or unalive others and catch your cases, because then that way they could free themselves from the truth that you came to bring and remain in the illusion and say that you were the villain. You were the problem. That's the reason why. In a nutshell, that's the reason why. That's the whole reason why right there. Why you went through and had to endure what you had to endure. And why they put you through what they put you through. But this caused you, many of you, to stumble, or it caused you for a little while. It did cause you for a little while to think less of yourself, or to doubt yourself, or to stop doing what you came to do for a little while. Maybe you tried to go back to the world. And you came to realize that finally that it wasn't never nothing wrong with you. So now, you know, everything they did to you to try to destroy you and your image, it was a waste of their time. Yeah, chosen one. So like I was saying, it was a waste of their time what they did to you, because you are different and you are not like them. You have a purpose that you came here for, a specific purpose that you came here for, and an assignment and a mission that you came here for. That's what they never understood about you. And, you know, you're never going to be like them or like the program, because you can't be. Because you aren't part of groupthink, and you're not a carbon copy of the program. You can't be. Like I said, your mission and everything that you are about has a purpose. Everything that they are about don't have no purpose. And everything that they are about is all about the illusion to keep everybody asleep. And it does not benefit others or lift others up into positivity. It's low vibrational and it's negative. And so because of the vibration that you carry, because of the being of light that you are in this world of darkness, this is another reason why you can never be like them. So, you know, everything they did to you, to destroy you and destroy your image, you know the reason why now, why it happened. You also know that they willfully chose to stay asleep and to ignore you and to do what they did to you, but that still doesn't change who you are. you know. So anyway, I'm here at my location. I'm about to go ahead and do my thing. Y'all already know like how I do. And today is day number 44 on the burpees. So I'm about to go ahead and get it in. And then I'm going to get my backpack on. And then after that, I'm going to walk it out like we normally do every day on the video, and then further break this topic down for you about how, they was obsessed. Really, that's what this is all about. They've been obsessed with destroying you and destroying your image for a very long time now. And the reason for this is so that way they can continue to stay in the illusion, and that way they could avoid seeing you win. Because if you win, doing something that's outside the box, then that, pretty much put holes all in their thought process that makes them think that it has to be done the way the program has taught them to do it. Okay? So hold that thought right there and stay tuned. All right, chosen one. So I'm back now. Morning. And I'm back to the topic, what we was talking about. And about how, what it was that, the reason why they were trying to destroy you and your image also had to do a lot with the fact that they wanted to feel better than you, but you wasn't never really trying to be better than nobody. Although maybe you were to an extent better than them, but you ain't thinking like that. You don't think that way. But see, you just get misunderstood a lot, chosen one. I mean, you just got misunderstood by them and by a lot of people. By being your authentic self, people don't like what they don't know, what they don't understand, what they're not used to. So the society has already programmed them to be used to a certain type of style, a certain type of repetitive like theme or narrative, or just the same as usual. But you're not the same as usual. And there's a specific reason for this. Like I said, because you are chosen, you are different. You are here for a purpose. You are here for a reason. Not just for a season, you are here for a reason. You are here to proclaim the truth in a world full of lies. You are here to raise awareness of everything that is designed to cause people to turn away from themselves, to turn away from the truth, to turn away from God, from the Most High. You are here almost like a reminder to them of what they need to be doing or what they should be doing. because you answered your call. You answered the call. That's what happened. What they wanted to do was try to make you hang up the call. You know, and this was another reason for why they had to try to destroy you and destroy your image. Because if they could destroy you or cause you to destroy yourself or to self-destruct, then that would make them feel secure or make them feel better about themselves. It's crazy, man. Like, that would make them feel better about themselves to see somebody else destroyed. But this is what happened. You know it's what happened. And you know it was evil. And you know that there is going to be repercussions for that, for all of them. But it doesn't stop you. It doesn't stop your assignment. It doesn't stop. They couldn't stop you because you're unstoppable. And because you know what you know is the truth still. And you know that you gotta continue until, you know, you get everything accomplished that you have to get accomplished here on this earth. And you know that you're gonna continue to reach your goals now. You know that you are driven, that everything they did to you just caused you to be more driven now, more ambitious now. So even though while they're doubling and tripling down their efforts, you're doubling and tripling down your efforts now on what you're doing. And you're still growing. And they hate that. And they will always hate it. And they will later regret the way they fumbled you and the way they tried to destroy you. They will later regret that. But you know, that's not your problem now. That's not your cross to carry no more. All you have to do is maintain your position now. Stay where you are. Continue to do what you're doing. It may be hard. Life is not easy. And being a soldier in the army of God is not easy. It's uncomfortable. It's not comfortable. You can't be comfortable out here because you know that there's a spiritual warfare going on all around you. You understand this. This is what you were trying to make them aware of as well. You can't just live your life out here and take everything lightly that you see, that you know is happening. If you do, then you are asking for it. Because you already know, like I said before, you know what's happening. Plus you know that you are being targeted by the enemy because of who you are and because of what you believe and what you know to be true. And you know the word, 1 Peter 5:8, that he is out here prowling around like a lion, seeking someone to devour. And that he only came to kill, steal, and destroy, John 10:10. You know that's what he came to do to you, but he couldn't. He couldn't do it to you. He's still going to try, though. He's never going to stop trying. But it's just that now it's a whole different ball game because because you now know what was going on the whole time, and you are awakened to what was being done to you the whole time, and now you have a clearer understanding of the games that was being played with you the whole time. But you're not to be played with no more now. So you're a whole different threat now. You're a higher level threat now. You know, because now not only did you survive all of their attempts to destroy you and to destroy your image, not only did you survive all of that, but now you have experience under your belt. You've learned a lot, and you've learned a lot about these fake people out here. You see? And you've learned about what they do to control, to manipulate, to play this little game where they want to try to make you out to be the villain, make you out to be the bad guy. And you know that now you know more about how to deal with certain people. Now you know what you have to do to use your discernment. Because you know people will backstab you as soon as you turn around, who are fake out here, and try to get the best of you. But they can never get the best of you because you know who you are now. Also, not only do you know who you are, but you believe in yourself. You know you're capable. You know that you have the winner's mindset. The type of mindset that is never going to give up. You have the type of mindset that can't be broken. You have the type of mindset that will not accept defeat. You have the type of mindset where failure is not even optional. It's not optional. So it's off the table with you. That's what they don't realize about you. That's what they don't understand about you. That's what they never understood about you when they came up against you to do what they did to you. Because you are Diamond Royal and you don't crush easily. You're able to hold up a lot of weight, a lot of pressure. You have a mental strength like none other. You have a fortitude, you see? You have fortitude. You have endurance. You're playing the long game, man. They don't know how to do that. All they know how to do is to conform. They feel pressure and they can't handle the pressure. So they go ahead and fold to the system. You know, but you're not going to fold to the system. This is the reason why you've had to fight the system the whole time. This is the reason why you've always had to go around the system. You've had to find loopholes through the system. You've had to make $1 out of 15 cents. You've had to scrape by. You've had to patch tires. You've had to patch things on your car. You can't just, you aren't playing by the same rules of the program. But this shows your strength too. This also shows your strength, that you are able to maintain under pressure. It also shows that you don't put your trust into things that they put their trust in. They put their trust in everything they see out here, in the illusion, material things, things that are going to be here today and gone tomorrow. And we see it all collapsing now and falling apart now. And everything that they put their trust in is not going to save them, though. So it may look good, it may look flashy and all of that, but we know that everything that glitters is not gold. And that's another thing you was trying to make them see when you was trying to show them the truth and why you came. But they couldn't see that, like I said before. But we already went over that before, the reasons why. And so now you just have to stay committed. You have to stay committed to what you're here to do and get it done. And you are going to get it done. And you are going to win. And you are going to take back everything they stole from you. All them years they stole from you, trying to make you be destroyed and trying to destroy your image. It can never be forgotten. You know, it'll never be forgotten. It won't be. So if you made it to the very end of this message, of this video today, then I guess this message was for you to hear today, chosen one. Because see, this is what they've been trying to do the whole entire time, and why you've had it so hard out here, harder than the average person. Because, you know, it was all about them trying to throw shade on top of you and trying to dim your light so that others couldn't see it. And really the main reason for it all, which I've done said before, is because they wanted to stop your assignment. And they also wanted to steal what was yours from you, your blessings. And they wanted to write your story for you, write your end for you, write your destiny. They wanted to steal your destiny from you. They wanted to steal your talent and your gift from you. They wanted to steal everything that God had for you. You know? But you're not going to let them do that now. Because you're unbreakable. You're unstoppable. And now they're learning the hard way that some people you can come for, but you can't take and destroy them and their image. God sent you here for a reason. And like I said, you're going to do everything you got to do now. All right? So I hope this helped you out today. Keep on believing in yourself. Don't ever quit. Right now, it's more important than ever before during this time we are in, that we just keep on doing what we're doing. All right? And we will win together every day, one day at a time. Till the next one, you know, as always, peace, love, light, blessings to you all, chosen ones. I'm going to catch y'all all on the next one. All right? I'm out.